Oh, we got a situation where the bird is suffering from bird envy. I got a fake bird here, and she doesn't like it. There's nothing worse than cockatiel envy. That's not a good thing to tell people you have. My cockatiel is bigger than your cockatiel. I started to groom my hair more like the bird. I'm sitting here in the bird cage. Is what I'm. It's just, I'm incarcerated. I realize that the bird has made me a prisoner because now I'm at the mercy of putting a screen around every room I live in, and I'm even screening my calls. Well, I always did that. Now, this is a different kind of discussion today. Let's have a chat. Where television and radio are going is to find people who are you can trust or are funny, but not ridiculing other people. One of the things that I liked about the earlier comics, let's say, even Pat Cooper, who could be he could be very raw, and Don Rickles, Jackie Mason, they did not pick on other people. They were self-deprecating humor. They talked about themselves. That's what made it funny. I could picture Jackie Mason now. You got the internet. She's got 1 million hits. She's got 7 million hits. She's got the streaming. She got the social networking. I love that song that I always do with Jackie Mason, my Jackie Mason impression. And I love Jackie, incidentally. He's funny, but he did that song. What was it? If you go away, and I know you must, right? If you go away, and I know you must, but if you stay, it's going to be different. If you go away again and you come back, I don't know if I'll receive you. Jackie should do that. He hasn't done that, but I think it's funny. Anyhow, that's the writer in me. The thing that I do here is I ad lib, but I want to tell you about something. This Jesse Smollin thing that's happening in Chicago, which making that show that he's doing, which will remain nameless, so it's less famous. But they see, this is a promotion machine for lawyers. Lawyers love this. They don't like when you're in jail because when you're in jail, lawyers don't make money, and that's all they do. We've graduated too many lawyers. That's where all this is coming from, frankly. And they now even are on television. It's a wonder we don't have, instead of the judges, we need the lawyer show now. That's the next one. I know I just gave a great idea. There could be a lot of lawsuits with that one. Now, the thing that happened with Jesse is he lied and cheated and created a promotion for himself, and he got a pass. The black superintendent of police in Chicago even thought that it was a stain on the black community. It's actually a stain on everybody. It's not just the color. But since Chicago's had so many racial issues and a lot of the police brutality, we're trying to make everybody get along and be decent with each other and stop picking on sexual preferences and religions, etc. So what we need to do is not being done. But what has been done is damage, because you see somebody that can get away with something like that. Now, my friend Morton Downey Jr. did the same type thing when he was failing on his show, which was the Morton Downey Jr. Loudmouth show on television. And it started to lose the punch in the audience, and he got desperate. And when he was in San Francisco, in the men's room, he applied the Nazi slogan on his forehead. In a mirror, so it was backwards, but the swastika is backwards anyway. No harm done there. But he said that he was attacked by a neo-Nazi group, and then he beat himself up and roughed himself up and did a makeup job, and he went on television and said that he was attacked, which was not true. He wasn't attacked by anybody. He just simply was not wanting to be unpopular anymore, and he wanted to give his show a shot and be famous and stay in the spotlight. Same thing as Jess. Same deal. Except Morton Downey, who was a smoker, died from smoking. He did not die from a bad promo, and he did not go to jail. But he did get reprimanded for it, although there were no other people involved in it, and he didn't pay people to make him look good or bad. This guy had involved the city, and I think he gave them the $10 million bond back, so they made money off of this. But the thing is that it's scummy. That's what it is. It's scummy. This is like when a president does something, not this one, not to mention him, but when somebody does something that is inappropriate, and they get away with it, it sets the model for the next person to be able to think, well, they're so loose that I can do that. I mean, if we allow people to get away with bank robberies, there would be a lot more of them. Although I think at the bank, frankly, the banks wear the ski masks, and not the guys who come in with a gun anymore. They're holding us up. But you know, this is a warped society. I mention it every day, and we're moving quickly in the direction of lawlessness, and the people who are trying to hold fast and give us a little bit of a moral shot, they're getting shot down all the time. You know, I mean, we're taking shots at people who do the work for us, who do the grunt work. The police, for one thing, you know that. We got through the firemen in New York after 9/11. You saw how brave they were. And the police, the same thing, and the National Guard. And now, you know, they're recruiting soldiers for the U.S. Army from kids who are playing video games. That's where they're going, because they didn't meet their quota for recruits for the U.S. Army, which we have now a shortage of men and women. So they're going to the colleges and they're recruiting kids who are playing video games with war games. God forbid they should get into this whole thing of what was the one about cars, where you steal the cars, car theft. I forgot about that one. But they're teaching us how to go to war on video, and that's where the Army's going to recruit people. This whole lifetime for me is a training film. I'm telling you, you know, when I die and I come back again, I'm going to be a lot different. I'm going to be. I believe in reincarnation because this just can't go on forever. I've become a cartoon. That's what I've become. Like the Liberty Mutual ad. That stupid ad. That's all, folks. Anyway, it's the Joey Reynolds Rap.